Welcome to Taking Turns, the podcast that brings a burst of fun to Guilford County government. Here, every episode is a playful adventure, as our conversations are inspired by classic board games and childhood favorites that are going to connect to our guest's area of expertise. I'm Fern Blair, and today's guest is Robert Shelly, the Director of Veteran Services. In today's episode, we're diving in to how Robert and his team help Guilford County veterans navigate the maze of regulations and policies. Today is all about building connections and ensuring that our veterans have access to the services they deserve. Hi, Robert, and welcome to Taking Turns.
Good morning, Fern, and thank you for having me here this morning to discuss veteran services.
Yep, we're going to be talking about how we connect our veterans to their services, so we're playing Connect 4. Pretty exciting?
Sounds exciting. Let's play.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy playing board games. I do it with my family on things like holidays. What about yourself? When was the last time you played Connect 4?
The last time I played Connect 4 actually was in July of 2025 at a family gathering.
That's so specific. Does your family play board games a lot?
We play board games all the time.
I'm really happy to hear that for you and your family. It's great to spend that quality time, and we're going to get a little quality time in again. So who should go first for Connect 4?
Well, being the Marine that I am, I'm going to allow the young lady to go first for my Southern hospitality.
Why, thank you. In my family, we do a rock, paper, scissors, but I'll accept.
And I'm going to just go right down the middle. I think that's a good strategy, but we'll find out as we go.
So I'm going to ask questions as we play. Can you tell me a little bit about veteran services as you get started?
Guilford County Veteran Services is here to advocate for benefits for our veterans and their family members who actively served in our military.
Well, I'm really proud of my grandfather for his service as a veteran way back when he was in the Navy. And it's been so amazing to see the support he gets from Veterans Affairs and from Veteran Services. What drew you to be part of Veteran Services and to work there?
Actually, years ago in 1997, my mom received benefits through the VA system, and there was a gentleman who helped her get her benefits. So here we are 20 plus years later, and I'm the director of Guilford County Veteran Services. And it's an honor to advocate for benefits for our service members and their families.
Well, thank you for being here and for working so hard for our veterans. For our veterans here in Guilford County, where can they go to get their services?
We have two locations in Guilford County, one located at 325 East Russell Avenue in High Point. That office operates from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock Monday through Friday, and our Greensboro location, Monday to Thursday, is 8:30 to 4:30, and on Fridays, 8:30 to 12. And we look forward to seeing each and every one of you.
All right, it's your turn. And while he's doing that, if you want to get any more of those details, and you might have missed one of them, go to our website, www.guilfordcountync.gov/veteran services. Now that we've talked a little bit about where they can go for their services, what kind of services can our Guilford County veterans receive when they come to your offices or if they call in or email?
Our veterans can expect someone to talk to them about disability compensation for injury, illness, and sickness that occurred on active duty, death benefits, survivor benefits, education, and hospital care, amongst any other question that the veterans may have for us that we can answer.
All right. Well, that sounds like a real win for our veterans. I'm really sorry to have to say this, but I think you left it wide open for me. Now that we've talked a little bit about the services that you connect our veterans to, can you tell me a little bit more about our veterans? How many veterans do we have here in Guilford County?
We have approximately 29 to 31,000 veterans located in Guilford County. From a variety of different military backgrounds, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and we look forward to serving them and their family members on a daily basis.
All right, well, it's your turn to get started on our new game. So of all these veterans that we have, and that did sound like a lot of veterans to me, what's something that they're unaware of? Are they aware of all the services that you provide here in Guilford County?
Across the state of North Carolina, all our veterans are not aware of the benefits that they're entitled to, and that's due to some of the outreach activities that we do that doesn't reach everyone, and we recognize that, but we continue to reach out to those veterans in rural areas to make them aware of the benefits that they're entitled to. And utilizing this podcast will also help us in reaching those veterans that we don't normally meet on a regular basis.
What's a big concern for our Guilford County veterans? Like what kind of problems are they facing right now?
The issues that are facing our veterans right now is understanding the benefits that they're entitled to. But you can look at some of the areas that have a greater concerns: housing, health care, behavioral health care, and transportation.
I've heard that there's some scams out there that target veterans specifically. If I'm a veteran, how can I be sure that I'm connecting to the right services or that I'm talking to someone who's an actual representative of the government?
We'd ask our veterans to reach out to their local county veteran service officers and talk about their benefits with someone who's accredited with the Veteran Administration and North Carolina Division of Military Veterans Affairs. Yes, there are a lot of scams out there, and you can, for further information, you can go to our website, and you can see those organizations that you would like to stay clear of.
Yeah. And we actually have a webpage specifically just for scam information, anti-scam information. It's guilfordcountync.gov/anti-scam. All right, so looks like you're going to be making a comeback because I'm not exactly sure where to put my next one. I'm going to put it here. It's been a while, so you're going to have to forgive me if my skills are a little bit rusty. So of all these veterans that we have here, are they all from North Carolina? Did they all serve in the local area? Is that why they kind of retired here in Guilford County?
Most of the veterans that we serve are anywhere from across the country, but a lot of veterans, just like myself, move back to our local home of record, a place that we feel comfortable at. And here in Guilford County, we have a quality of life that our veterans who are not from Guilford County are actually moving to enjoy the resources that we have here.
Well, we're really happy to have them here in Guilford County. We have a very rich, diverse group here, and we're happy to have those veterans. Maybe they are out there playing Connect 4 along with us as we're playing. Yeah, so if you have a Connect 4, maybe you can be playing along. What's the last time that you played Connect 4? Actually, no, you actually already said that you played it like specifically July of 2025. That's crazy. I think for me, it was way back when I was a kid, because these are the kind of board games that I played with my family as a kid. What was your favorite board game when you were a kid?
Wow, we have to go way back to some years. I think it would be Monopoly. It's just the game itself and being able to buy property and charge people rent for landing on your property. So I always had that entrepreneur spirit, and wanting to make money was always fascinates me.
Yeah, Monopoly is a favorite of my grandfather. He just loves it, and he really loves to win. Just collect all the properties and all the money. That's pretty much the goal of Monopoly. Looks like it's your turn after this. You said earlier that you served in the military. What branch of the military were you in?
I served in the United States Marine Corps honorably for 21 years and retired in 2005 and moved back to Cumberland County, North Carolina, where I was originally from.
Thank you so much for your service. I've heard that the Marines were the hardest of all the branches. I haven't served myself, so is that true?
Well, I'm not going to say it's the hardest branch out there, not to offend my other branches, because we do need them as well. But just saying the words Marine Corps, they understand who the toughest and baddest are, and that we are 911.
All right, I'll take your word for it. What drew you to serve in the military?
My dad is a United States Marine as well, and I look forward to, as my sophomore year in high school, I was either going to join the Marine Corps, be a U.S. Marshal or a school teacher, and eventually the Marine Corps won out, and it's been my passion ever since.
Well, anything else that you would like to talk to us about about your veteran services or anything that our veterans here in Guilford County need to know?
One of the things I would like to point out to our veterans in Guilford County is to reach out to your local county veteran service office before you apply for benefits. There may be some things you're not aware of, and there are some scams out there, as we mentioned before. But the main thing I would like to leave you with is you never have to pay for someone to do a claim for you for benefits.
Oh, absolutely. We definitely don't want any of our hardworking veterans to have to pay for free services. So please keep an eye out. Check in with our website for more information to learn about the veteran services and about scams. And it looks like we have a bit of a tie here on this last game, but that's all right. We're all... Yeah, I think it's still tough. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, well. Okay, it's not a tie. I guess I won again. So please check in for our next episode of Taking Turns, our podcast, to see who wins our next round of games.